What effect do humans have on global food chains and ecosystems? Imagine a world where every plant, animal, and tiny microorganism depends on each other to stay alive. Now picture how human actions can shake up this delicate balance. Humans influence global food chains and ecosystems in many ways, changing how energy and nutrients move through nature. These effects can be seen in the disappearance of top predators, habitat loss, pollution, resource use, and climate change. To understand this better, think about food chains as pathways where energy and nutrients flow from the sun to plants, then to herbivores, and finally to predators. At the top are apex predators like lions or sharks, which keep the populations of animals below them in check. When humans hunt or fish these top predators, they remove these key players from the chain. Without top predators, smaller predators and herbivores can grow in number too much. This imbalance causes what is called a trophic cascade, where changes at one level ripple through the entire food web. For example, fewer wolves in some areas have led to an increase in deer, which then overgraze plants and damage the ecosystem. Humans also change land by turning forests into farms, cities, or roads. This reduces natural habitats and makes it harder for many species to survive. When habitats shrink, biodiversity drops, and food webs become simpler. Pollution is another big factor. Chemicals from pesticides, fertilizers, and waste can poison animals and plants, disrupting their roles in the food chain. This can lead to declines in certain species and shifts in how energy and nutrients are transferred. Food production itself impacts ecosystems a lot. Raising livestock like cows and sheep produces greenhouse gases such as methane, which warms the planet. It also requires large amounts of land, often leading to deforestation and soil erosion. Growing crops and catching fish also use up resources and can cause environmental damage. These activities change how nutrients cycle through ecosystems, sometimes causing nutrient overloads or shortages that affect plant growth and animal health. Introducing non-native species is another human influence. When humans bring new plants or animals into an area, they can outcompete native species. This can change the food web structure and cause native species to decline or even go extinct. Climate change, driven by human activities, adds more stress. It shifts where species live, when they breed, and how productive ecosystems are. This can make food chains less stable and more vulnerable to collapse. In summary, humans affect global food chains and ecosystems by removing top predators, changing land, polluting environments, exploiting resources, introducing new species, and causing climate change. These actions disrupt how energy and nutrients flow through ecosystems, often leading to less resilient and less diverse natural systems. Understanding these impacts helps us see why protecting ecosystems and managing resources wisely is so important for a healthy planet.